After his many displayed forms of antics, James Harden finally gets his wish and he gets traded. I guess to the team of his choice, if that's really the team he wanted to go to, the LA Clippers, for a trade package of PJ Tucker and James Harden going to the Clippers. You have Marcus Morris, Nicholas Batum, Robert Covington, and Felipe. I don't know the other dude's name. And some picks going to Philadelphia. Now, a lot of people are saying that the Clippers won this trade simply for the fact that they got James Harden in the trade. But I don't think so. A lot of people point to the fact that Marcus Morris, Nicholas Batum, and Robert Covington like aging players, but the Clippers were already old to begin with. Like PJ Tucker's like a fossil now. James Harden, he can't stay consistent and he's getting older. He's playing with Russ. And like, how is that supposed to work when they both two ball dominant players? PG's a ball dominant player. Kawhi, he's not so much ball dominant. He can play off ball. But it's like, you got basically two guards and two ball dominant guards and really two ball dominant powerful or forwards, wing players if you want to say that. I think Philly came out on top. Philly got rid of PJ Tucker, who really wasn't giving him anything but like a old junkyard dog on defense. And James Harden wasn't playing anyway, so they had to get rid of him. From one, he was ruining the media for the team because every time the team had to go to the post-game conferences, the pre-game conferences, the practice, all they will talk about is James Harden. So it's a move that had to be done. He forced Daryl Morey into making a move. Really didn't have any trade options, so he had to send him to the Clippers. Just for that fact alone, he kind of came out on top, seeing how hard that was for him to do anyway. James Harden pretty much had him over a barrel. But now Philly gets more wing depth on the defensive end. Granted, the players are older, but Tyrese Maxey has proven that he was pretty much about to push James Harden out of the way anyway and become the lead guard for that team. But that also puts pressure on Tobias Harris. Now that makes Tobias Harris the definitive number 3 option. Really, I just think it gives them more depth at the wing position, more depth and size, because they was kind of like thin in the wing spot. They didn't really have too many players that could defend besides PJ Tucker, and he was forcing Tobias Harris to be a pretty much two-way player. I mean, he's decent, but he's not a dude you want defending the other team's best players like that. And Tyrese Maxey's he's not a stalwart on defense, so it was kind of like, it's a move they needed to make, but they was kind of forced into it anyway. But I don't see it the way everybody else sees. Like, the Clippers definitively won this trade. I don't really see it that way. And it's gonna be curious to see how they're gonna make this work with the Clippers. Are they gonna start Westbrook? Are they gonna keep Westbrook in the starting lineup? Because Westbrook was playing the best ball of his career, in my opinion. I'm talking about all-around game, not the triple-double seasons. I'm talking about all-around game. He was playing pure point, and he was playing pretty good defense. For PG and Paul George, I've said PG and Paul George, good lord. For Kawhi and Paul George, that was working. They got the ball. Westbrook got his points kind of like in the flow of the game and off ball, like backdoor, going off screens, dunking, getting high percentage plays. He still had his turnover issues, but he was still getting his assist numbers up, but he wasn't shooting as much, which proved to do well in his 3-point percentage. But now what are you going to do? Make Westbrook another spot up shooter like they did in LA? You see how that worked out. I doubt they're going to have James Harden coming off the bench because he's going to make another stink if he got to do something like that.